So we're back with another barefoot shoe review video, and some of you might not have been expecting this one, probably due to some of my more recent videos. However, I do still wear barefoot shoes, just not when I'm running or walking on concrete, so mostly in the gym. Which is why the shoes we're looking at today could be the answer to all of my problems, or one of my many problems. So this is the LONO Flow, a barefoot hybrid shoe which has a sock-like design, which means you don't need to wear socks with them, making them have a more barefoot feel as well as being breathable, which makes me think they could be good for working out, which is what I'm after. They cost £62, which is fairly reasonable for barefoot shoes. I say for barefoot shoes as £55 for shoes is still not cheap, and there are cheaper barefoot alternatives like the Wittins I reviewed last year. They have a 6mm sole and are made with 80% biodegradable materials, and apparently these guys will completely degrade within 3 years. They're available in black, white, grey and green, and I've been wearing them for the past week, and as usual I'm going to be giving my opinion on the style, the fit, the performance and whether I think they're worth it. Right, first of all let's start with style, and they've got a very barefoot-esque look about them with a kind of mix of Yeezys with the lacing, and I honestly can't decide whether I like them or hate them. However, I did feel myself in the gym wearing them the other day and I think actually they look alright. They have a similar look and feel to the Wittins that were reviewed last year, but a much better quality version. The material and quality of the shoe just feels a lot better than the Wittins, and they don't have that disgusting toe feature at the front. The design's pretty simple, the laces are pretty funky, maybe a bit too long for my preference. I like the logo on the side here. Obviously I've only had them for a little over a week, so it's hard to be 100% sure, but the material feels good quality and durable and like they will last. And finally, the main reason I got these shoes is this fly knit material here. It's supposed to be super breathable, meaning you don't need to wear shoes when you work out. I'm off to Bali soon, so I thought these could be the perfect workout shoe for me. However, before I head to Bali, I thought it'd be wise to do a workout without any socks on and see how these puppies go and if they smell afterwards, as the last thing I want when I'm in Bali is to be known on the island as Pete smelly feet. As you can see, it's a pretty standard summer's day here in the UK. I've got my parents' exercise bike in the background, and we're going to do a scientific test checking on the breathability of these shoes. I'm going to go on the bike wearing these with no socks on for 1 hour, and then afterwards we're going to do the old-fashioned sniff test. So here we go. See you in an hour.
One eternity later.
Woo! Okay, so 1 hour and 2 minutes. Yeah, they don't smell and my feet were getting sweaty, so yeah, they passed the sweat test. And now on to the fit, and probably the most common question I get on my barefoot videos, and that is, do these fit true to size? And the answer is yeah. The toe box is nice and wide, and not all barefoot shoes are created equal, and similar to not all feet are created equal. And if you're new to barefoot shoes, I highly suggest trying out different brands and finding out what works best for you. I personally find Vivo Barefoot far too narrow for my disgustingly wide hobbit feet, even though they're the most established barefoot shoe brand. That being said, due to the sock-like design, they still feel a lot tighter than other barefoot shoes, and I'd suggest that these are more of a performance barefoot shoe over a casual comfort kind of barefoot shoe. For example, I've been living in my Ultra shoes recently, and they honestly feel like slippers, and sometimes I forget I've even got them on. However, with these, you definitely know that you've got them on, and it also feels good when you take them off. You know, you get that feeling, which means they're, you know, comfier off than on. And finally, we have performance, and the main reason I got these shoes, and to be honest, I'm really happy with them, and performance-wise, they've been spot on. They have plenty of grip on the bottom, which makes them perfect for deadlifting, squatting, or anything where you need to keep your feet locked in. Previously, I've been wearing my base barefoot shoes for the gym, and even though they're really comfortable and breathable, the grip on the bottom has completely eroded away, and I'd actually be slipping when I try to deadlift. So if you're someone who works out, deadlifts, squats, or just enjoys going to the gym, I think these could be the perfect workout shoe. They're super light, durable, breathable, and they've got some solid grip on the bottom. I was really tempted to go for a run wearing these, however, I've been experiencing some issues in the past and I kind of didn't want to risk it. Luckily, I did find a video by Andrew Folte, who has worn these on a running track and says they're really good. He also mentioned something I didn't even notice, this little grip thing at the front here, which he says is really good for pushing off if you run at a track. Overall, I think this is a pretty decent shoe, and it's nice to finally see the price of a good quality minimalist shoe starting to come down. Anyway, thanks for watching.